It's Chris's fault. It's Chris's fault.
It's my fault, everybody. It's my fault. We were 1 minute late. I apologize.
He was too busy chit-chatting.
Yep, I was chit-chatting. I'm not going to
He
lie.
was upset.
He's
He's upset at Stranger Things.
Yeah, I'm upset at Stranger Things.
Because they twisted Max all up.
Yeah, they twisted Max all up, broke her legs and feet and arms and hands.
I don't even know who Max is, so
Now she's in a coma, and Elle can't get to her in the black. She can't find her in the black, so I don't know what's happened to her. I'm pretty upset about that. Pretty upset.
Well, to bring it back to reselling, if you've got Stranger Things stuff, get ready for it to pop off here in just a little bit, because
probably about another week or so.
New season.
The last of the last season is dropping between, I think, Thanksgiving and New Year's Day. So
I got a Stranger Things hoodie.
Do you now?
I got a Stranger.
You better get it listed.
I got one of those.
Listed. I got one that's AOP. It's all over print hoodie.
I got one of those thinking caps that Dustin wore.
Oh yeah.
I got one of those.
That's cool.
Aren't you guys cool?
What's up, Teresa? Before we say anything, how about congratulations on 6,000 subscribers on Graham?
Right? That was a shocker. We've been watching it for a while now, and Corey's finally like, "Oh, we were like 40 away the other day," and then he looked at it again, and he's like, "Oh, we're like 50 away." I'm like, "What the hell? We lost 10 subscribers."
That's freaking nice. Congratulations on that.
I know. I'm excited.
Brad, one more thing on the Stranger Things, Brad.
Okay.
So, I don't know who else has watched it, but wouldn't it be a trip and fitting for the series that at the very end you go back and it's all been a D&D game?
No, I would not be happy with that.
Everything.
That'd be like watching Lost and then thinking they were all dead at the end. That would not be a good
right.
End. So I feel if I'm pitching out my I don't know how it's all going to go down. I feel like 11 has to die.
No,
Isn't 11 like the main character?
Yeah. I think she'll probably be sacrificed somehow at the end.
You think so?
They're just gonna kill her off. They don't care.
Yeah,
she's just dying.
Nah, I don't think she's gonna die.
Okay.
I don't know.
Of the main characters, other than 11, who do you think would die?
Other than 11, I think Steve could die.
Yeah, I think Steve could. Maybe
I feel like they got to sacrifice somebody. They got to sacrifice somebody to make the stakes feel.
They need a sacrificial lamb.
But I feel like 11 can't die. I feel like Steve and 11 could die.
What about John?
John? Which one? John?
His name? Ain't that Will's brother's name? What's Will's brother's name?
Oh, Jonathan. Yeah.
Jonathan. Yeah. What about him?
He could. But I feel like it'd probably mean more if Steve died.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a bad deal. Yeah. And what's her name? Nancy, boy, she turned into a real, warrior, man. I would say something else, but
she's the real deal.
We're done watching Stranger Things. We finished it last night, and I was texting Brad about a couple of things that actually shocked me. And my wife pointed out, I was like, "No way!" And she says, "Yes." And she says, "All you gotta do is go back to the first season." I said, "You've known that long?" And she says, "Yes."
Well, I don't see that in the first season, but it was hinted at. It was hinted at.
Yeah, she said there was subtle hints in there, and I was just like, "Holy cow, man!"
Well, what's up, crazy people? No, Tara, that is not chocolate milk. That's my protein shake and electrolytes.
So I have to make a comment. Silver hair hat stacker. Yeah, whatever. Todd made a comment earlier about how the weight loss challenge is kicking him hard. He needs a pizza, a donut, and a Snickers bar.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not kicking me too hard. I'm gonna tell you, I've got a bad. I started off pretty bad. I think this week we had.
Well, you did because you ate a whole chocolate cake on Saturday.
No. I didn't eat the whole German chocolate cake. I had one piece a day for 3 days, and it's gone. So I've only
Who ate the
one.
rest of it? Was that like a this big of a piece
Oh,
each
no.
day?
I had a small piece. I did have a small piece.
Uh-huh.
I got one piece. I controlled myself and only got one piece a day for 3 days. Everybody else ate the rest of it. I did good. I ate a salad today. But I don't know if my eating's changed or not. I can't tell.
If you can't tell, I would say no.
Well, I was in ketosis by the end of the second day. So
You was in
that was quick.
ketosis.
Yeah, that was quick.
What do you mean in ketosis?
And I've been real particular about keeping my mix of electrolytes and everything up so I don't just lose a bunch of water weight, because that's what happens when people go low carb. They lose a bunch of water weight the first week, drop 10 pounds, and think, "Oh God, this is great. I'm gonna be."
And then plateau.
Yeah.
So I heard about a bean diet this week. Has anybody ever heard of a bean diet?
I would not be on that because I don't like beans.
Yeah.
You don't like beans at all?
Heard of a bean diet?
Like I like green beans,
Not in chili,
but I don't like. I put the least amount of chili beans in my chili.
This is like
that I have to.
Bean. It's like a pinto bean and other kind of beans, not green beans. Because I was like, "Can I do green beans?" Because I love green beans, and they said, "No, you can't do green beans." So I was like, "Crap." So we're just trying to eat. We're just trying to eat healthy, man. That's pretty much what we're trying to do.
How is everybody doing in the chat? How's everybody doing on there? If you're part of the challenge, how are you doing? I know Leroy's been posting pictures like crazy of all his food. in the
I know.
He ain't trying to lose no weight.
How you doing, Teresa? How are you and Corey doing?
He has decided. I've kind of just gone along with him. We're doing like the fasting thing.
Yeah,
the
fasting,
the intermittent fasting.
Yep, that.
I kind of always did that anyway, honestly.
Well, and we kind of do too, but
what's the intermittent fasting?
So we have set hours during the day that you're only allowed to eat, and then the rest of it you can't eat. No, nothing.
Like the most common one, Chris, is people do what typically do 16-8. They fast for 16 hours and eat during an 8-hour period.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
But some people go as extreme as 20 hours fasting and a 4-hour window of eating.
I'd say that's probably what we're doing because we ate lunch today. So only tonight we're probably going to break that for a bit because we record. And so I didn't make supper before I came out here. So I got to make supper when I go back in. So it'll be after the 8 o'clock that we're allowed to eat. But we're still going to eat.
But how are y'all eating? Are y'all eating just whatever? Or are you?
No, like today we've been eating more protein and less like carbs. Okay. So, yeah.
I've heard of people doing intermittent fasting on the like now it's been a famine, now we feast. Like they'll go a day without eating, eat for a day, go a day without eating.
I couldn't do that. So we started this last night. Well, we didn't start it last night, but we did it last night. And we ate supper at, I want to say it was like 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. And we didn't eat again until lunchtime today, which was like noon. And I was so hungry. I was starving.
But see, when you do that though, don't you over like I don't want to
overeat?
Yes, overeat.
I did eat a big one, but it was healthy. It was like
the idea is that you spend longer without any kind of insulin response whenever you're like when you go in between, and that's what that's one of the issues with losing weight.
Well, here's what I did is I didn't really change anything.
It's apparent. I saw the cake.
except for the portion size of my main meal. when I normally eat my main meals, it's normally about a double size dinner dessert. Well, now it's a single size dinner dessert. So I'm cutting back on portion sizes, and I'm hoping that'll be enough.
You should cut off on the dessert. Just eat the regular meal.
No, you gotta have dessert every time you eat.
No, you don't.
Wow.
You gotta. Now I did eat.
Brad, do you have dessert every night?
Do I have dessert every night?
Yeah.
No.
What? What's wrong with y'all?
I mean, maybe before all this, I'd have some kind of dessert, even if it was just like banana and apples or something.
See, last night,
Corey, we have been eating more of that. We have been eating more apple, like snack wise. It's more like apples and oranges and stuff like that versus, you know.
Hello, Eric. How are you today?
I haven't really started exercising yet. I was getting
we
through.
haven't either.
I was getting through the low carb. So, although I did do a lot of very manual labor.
Does anybody recognize Eric?
A couple of times this week.
No. Bressy.
Yeah.
Hola.
Eric is new. Hello and welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the show. It's if you're looking for reseller stuff, you'll have to ask. Otherwise, we sit back and talk about how fat we are and whatever else we want to talk about.
Talk about how fat we are.
That's what we're talking about this week.
Okay.
So
go ahead.
No, hold on. I'm just trying to add somebody to the. So I got a message.
Yeah.
From somebody that's going to use one of our. Well, actually, we have 2 donation parts. The one I don't know for sure, but she requested the same day, so I just put her in as a donation. So I have 7 spots left for anybody that wants to participate that can't afford to. So.
Oh, okay. This guy was Eric Papa Flips, changed back to his government name. All right.
I don't know if I've even seen him in here before.
Eric Papa Flips.
So,
okay.
Eric, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Or
do you?
Eric Poppin' Flips. If so, we need to look it up.
Exercising before you break your fast is a game changer.
If he has a YouTube channel, everybody go subscribe. Might be something.
I ain't getting up at 9 o'clock in the morning and then going to exercise at 11, so I'm done by lunchtime. No.
Hey,
he does have a YouTube channel.
Ah, he does. What is your let's see, is he able to post a link?
Eric,
I doubt it.
Okay. Look it up.
Hold on, I'm looking.
He said so on the topic. He said he gained a crap ton of weight to stop recording. So
well, here's your opportunity to join us for our reseller fat camp and lose that weight.
We started the Silver Twong challenge.
I think this is him. No, this is him.
We started the Silver Twong challenge last week.
There is Eric's YouTube channel.
Where, if Eric wants to join our challenge, where does he message you at, Teresa?
Okay, for anybody that's in here,
it's in the
if Lisa comes in here, I need to ask her because she requested and I let her join. And right now I put her under the donation one because I didn't get any message. So if Lisa comes in here, Miss Lisa DeRee, I need to find out if she's going to pay or if she's using a subscription fee or a donation fee. Anyway, for anybody,
all that information is in the description, by the way. It's the very first thing you see.
But I'm still going to say it. So if you would like to join, okay, that's fine, Lisa. That's fine. I'll message you. Just message me on Instagram on Grams and Pops or Grams and Pops Grams and Pops vintage _ grams. And I will get with you on that. Anyways, if you would like to join our weight loss challenge and you have not yet, you can message me on Instagram, Facebook under Grams and Pops Vintage for either one, or Grams and Pops Vintage _ grams on Instagram. And your last chance. So Miss Lisa, I know specifically for you, since you joined, I do need you to message me on Facebook. And send me your weigh-in picture before tomorrow evening so that I can get your initial weigh-in. But otherwise, you just send it that way. And I take Venmo, PayPal, and I'm working with Lisa. And that's how I do it. And then you have to request access to the Facebook group, which is called Reseller Biggest Loser.
And do we watch for the code to put with our picture?
Yep. I think I'm going to send it Saturday evening for anybody that wants to do their weigh-in early in the morning on Sunday.
So that's
you going to send it in a message, or you going to, how you going to do it?
I think I'm just going to post it in the group, because everybody can see it.
Yeah.
But that means your weigh-in has to be either that day or the next day. Otherwise, you're not going to have the code to put with it. So I just don't want people weighing in, 2 days after their initial weigh-in and then sending it,
Right.
Make it fair for everybody. So, yeah.
And you're supposed to have your picture in by 8 o'clock Saturday?
Man, you're going to make me. Nope, every Sunday at 8 o'clock. It was only Saturday this last week because that's when we started. So.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Sunday by 8 o'clock p.m. All right. Cool.
Yep, that.
Check this out. So Eric is 132 subs away from 1,000, everyone.
Well, I'll tell you what, everybody go and subscribe.
Yep. There's there's a link on the thing. If you're watching this later, there's his link right there. And you guys can go subscribe.
I'll go do it right now.
I just subscribed.
He hasn't produced a video in 10 months. Dude, you need to get with it and get some videos out there for us.
Yeah,
you just got here and you're already riding his butt.
I know, right?
I know. Man, good Lord.
So I will have to say this. If Leroy comes in, Leroy did not send me a full body picture for the reseller challenge. He said he was going to send me a reseller full body image. And if he did, I was going to post that crap on the internet.
Man.
In the group.
That's why he didn't.
No, he was just joking. So
let's see here.
Anyways, so Eric, are you okay, here's my thing. Oh my gosh. I just read his thing. I have to read this out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yep.
His name is Eric. He's a Christian first, husband, father of 11 kids.
Yeah, boy.
What, man?
Eric, did y'all figure out what caused that?
Golly, I hope so.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I subscribe.
He's like, yeah, I figured it out. I just wasn't willing to give it up.
That's what they used to do back in the late 1800s and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Holy cow.
That's awesome, man. I love that. That's great.
Teresa, 11 kids, and I need to update the post to one granddaughter. Welcome to the grandparent club.
Wow.
Welcome to the grandparent club.
That's like 12 too many.
So I take it Todd doesn't have any kids.
Holy cow. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Wow. 11 kids.
He has 249 videos out there, so I might have to binge watch while I'm.
Yeah, look, guys, we need to get this guy up to 1,000 subscribers so YouTube can help get him some money to feed them kids.
Yes, Miss Lisa.
Holy cow. I tell you what, Eric, you got more patience than I do, brother. I got
my 3 were enough.
I'm ready to pull my beard out every time I'm around him, man. Holy cow. Man, that's a lot of patience right there. Lord blessed him really good with patience. All right, Brad. What's been going on this week?
Dude, just been shipping out orders like crazy.
You have?
Yeah.
I think Teresa and Corey's been doing that same thing.
Holy crap. Today?
Yeah.
We had like 15 orders going out.
Corey told me 25.
Well, sorry. So 15 on our main store.
Yeah.
But I will have to plug this as well, because Dapper and Dazzle is currently beating Corey, even though he's been open. Even though he's been open for more than 90 days, Dapper and Dazzle is beating Corey on my 90-day total. I'm at $2,200, and I've only been open for a month, a little over a month.
Wow. Oh, there comes the nude guy. Here comes the guy that likes to post body pics of himself.
Leroy, you need to replace the batteries in your scale. It's a little light.
I know.
Oh, is Leroy cheating?
No, it's there, but the light.
Oh, the light.
The display is a little light.
Okay, I had to go borrow my daughter's scale. I had to go to her house.
Oh, we know, Chris. Should I tell him the whole story
No, I don't.
about how Chris wanted to wait and do it the next day because he didn't want to go out to his daughter's house to go weigh himself? He waited till the last minute.
Yeah, I did. I waited the last minute. It was like
Why
dark.
do I come on? You guys talk about this stupid challenge thing. I
We've
don't
been
even know
talking
why.
about it, Leroy.
Hold on. Tara said, where'd that go? Leroy is gonna lose.
Who?
Leroy. That's what she calls Leroy. Because Leroy doesn't call her Tara, he calls her everything else. So Tara started calling him Leroy.
Tuna. Listen, guys. I came out here today with a great attitude to be nice, and as soon as I come in here, you guys slam
There's
me.
no sense in starting now.
I'm gonna leave and come back.
Hold on, Leroy. Hold on. So upstate picker, Jordan, right? I try to remember names, but I'm not always good. So nobody sent feet only pics.
No,
Thank
I
God.
did.
No, no, I mean without socks.
Oh no, I had socks on.
Nobody sent bare feet pictures, which I was thankful for.
Check this
Yeah,
out.
you'll never look at anybody the same after you've seen their bare feet.
Right.
No.
Check the
Good job, Pin. Good job.
Disney pins, boy. Holy cow.
That's like $20 a pin.
Yeah.
That's them repeat buyers. Way to go, girl.
Speaking of repeat buyers, I had somebody buy some Keurig parts today on the parts store, and guess what? They was a repeat buyer. And
You don't need their recipe.
We've
there it is.
had this one dude. He's been buying stuff almost like every single day. Like I can't think of a day in the last 2 weeks he hadn't. No.
Is that Leroy?
No, it's not Leroy. It's a different guy. But it's like he has. I can't think of a day in the last 2 weeks he hasn't purchased something.
Really?
So, yeah, it's crazy.
Like,
I'll tell you how much he's bought from us.
While you're looking at that, can I tell you about my sale?
Sure.
Yeah, when you get done with that one, I'm going to tell you about a sale that I think I lost.
So we listed a 10-carat gold class ring that weighed 15 grams with the stone the other day. Put it on a 7-day auction. Started it at $425. Right? Anybody want to take a guess on what we sold it for?
$600. Higher?
$825.
Oh, $700.
$720.88.
Wow.
Nice.
But FYI, for anybody that sells jewelry that sells for over $500, it is going to authentication because it's over $500. So I had to ship it to California. So jewelry authenticators are in California, and card authenticators are like in New Jersey or something.
Where's sneaker authentication to?
What?
Oh, that's pretty
I don't know where those go. I don't think I've ever. Oh yeah, I've had a card go to authentication. I've had shoes go to authentication, and I've had this ring now go to authentication. The ring, if I remember right, was like from 1976. It wasn't a college ring, so it wasn't like a collegiate ring at all. It was just a basic high school class ring.
So I had a guy today. Yeah, I'll pull it up. Oh, that's Leroy.
Hold on. Are you going to go into your story? Because if so, Brad gets to finish his first.
Yeah, don't put mine up yet.
I was just gonna. So the first time he purchased from us was on September the 2nd, and since then he's bought $2,128 worth of Playmobil.
Wow.
How much?
$2,128.
Yeah.
It's the guy from Colorado getting his stuff back.
Nice. 1971. That's the year of my class ring. It was 1971 out of a Kansas high school.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
So
Yes.
I got a story before Chris pops up my thing. So I went yesterday to a little pick, and the lady was like, "Oh, they had tools, but they were junk." And she's like, "Oh, I want $2,000 for everything." I'm like, "That's not gonna happen." And then
Is that how you said it to him? That's not going to happen.
no, and then she's going through the drawers, and she finds these patterns, and she's like, oh, I should give these to so-and-so. And her husband said, he ain't going to want those. She's like, well, I'll just throw them out. I said, no, please don't throw those out. I'll take them. Chris, you can pull up that comp. It's not a comp. That's my listing.
What is it?
What the
Pattern.
heck is it?
They're
Ooh, the patterns for the wood thing.
Wow.
Yes.
Leroy.
Yep. They're if you guys ever see that name, you build, ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I almost fell off the chair twice.
So, how much did you give for them again?
No, I nothing. They gave them to me.
Oh my gosh!
I paid $70 for some stuff. So
Yeah.
if you want to say 70, but that doesn't really add up.
Yeah. Golly, holy cow, that's great, Leroy. Let me
There
tell
you
you
go,
what I
Leroy.
did.
So we'll see. We'll see if it sells. The comps are not all over the place. Just the Santa is selling for
400. That's insane.
Yeah,
That's insane.
you're welcome.
what
Eric.
is a piece of paper? What is a piece of paper?
He went to 876 subscribers, so I don't know how many he had to start off with, but he's now at 876.
Awesome, Eric. Hey, thanks for dropping by. If you're leaving, I hope you don't. We usually on here for about 2 hours, so you could probably go do
Chris
something. Cook
Chris
something,
doesn't
eat,
run
and come
anybody.
back.
Chris doesn't run anybody off in the first hour. It's usually about the 30-minute mark of hour two.
Yes.
Off.
Yes. Or in the overtime section.
No, we
So
don't have
Corey said to send some guy his link. Which store, dear? Which store?
Oh, he's talking about my Playmobil bar.
Oh, I gotcha.
So let me tell you what happened to me today. I had a guy message me, and he had 4 hoodies in his cart, and he's going to buy them all. And he's like, "Hey, do you do better on the shipping?" And I got to look, and he sent me pictures of stuff where in his cart, and I was like, "Yeah, if you just go ahead and purchase them, I will refund the difference in shipping tomorrow morning after the label's printed. We'll go from there." And he's like, "Well, is there any way you can do it for $10?" And I'm like, "What?"
No.
I said, where do you live at? And he lives in San Diego. I says, there's no way those 4 hoodies will ship to you for $10. There's no way. I says, you just have to buy them, and then I'll just refund you the difference once the label's printed. So I guess I lost a sale because I ain't heard from him in like 3 hours. So,
That's how we do it. 100%.
the last 3 or 4 people I've had ask me, say, hey, do you do combined shipping? And I tell them, I said, yes, I combine it. But the way I do it is I refund after the label's printed. I refund the difference in the shipping.
Yep. I
wish it was just all set. I wish eBay had a setting in there. Brad says he knows how to do it. I can't never figure it out.
To do what?
To automatically combine the shipping.
Yeah. I have rules set up that'll automatically combine. So.
Well, but Brad doesn't require payment.
That's true.
He doesn't require immediate payment.
But you can even then they can add it to their cart and it'll tally it up ahead of time. It's usually pretty close.
Yeah, they can add it to the cart.
The other thing is it will unless it's on an offer.
Yeah. If so, here's the weird. So eBay screwed my whole system up. So if they receive an offer from us and accept it, it makes them pay immediately, even though I don't have immediate pay on. If they send us the offer and we accept it, they still have, our time frame to pay. And I called eBay and I'm like, why is it doing that? And they're like, they really couldn't give me an answer. It's like, but they just have to pay. I'm like, even though I don't have immediate payment on, they're like, yeah. So all those people who are screaming about immediate pay on offers, y'all screwed up my whole system. I appreciate it, y'all.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Brad.
So speaking of immediate payment, on Dapper and Dazzle, I have a $225 watch listed. A guy has sent me I don't know how many offers on it. He's lowballed me 4 times. He sent me an offer for $175. I accepted. His payment declined, and now here it sits waiting for $175 for him to pay, right? That was on November 4th. Then he sends me another offer today for $155. And I'm like, no. So then I countered with him higher than what he initially offered. And he came back at the $175 again. So I countered him and I said, $179.99. FYI, your last payment declined, and the item is currently sitting out there as unpaid. So please make sure you update your payment if you decide to accept this offer. Seriously.
You are so snarky to people.
Well, when
it's a wonder
Dude.
they don't hit the block button on your store.
They can block me all they want.
I was with Justin and Molly today. They came to see me, and we had lunch, and they were telling the story. We were telling eBay. It's so awesome when you could talk eBay stuff with people. Like we do here, but like when you're like out somewhere at a restaurant, you could talk about like what you do when somebody understands. And they were telling me they had this one guy, and he just kept bickering back and forth. He bought something. He said that it was supposed to be the certain way, and they had everything in the description. So he got mad, and he said, "Well, I want to talk to the owner of the company."
That's me.
So his wife gets on and says, "Yes, this is the owner of the company. My name is Molly. How may I help you?" Well, my employee said that this is the way that this is what they told you, and I follow what my employee said. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
That's okay. So you want to hear something even better? Corey, where did Brad go?
I don't know. He just dropped.
I just noticed he's gone. So Corey on his Stereo View site, he has a lot of his stuff shipped eBay standard envelope because they're postcards. They're less than $20. They can ship via eBay standard envelope.
Yeah.
So he has one guy that messaged him. I don't remember what day he sent it out, but he sent it out, and the guy messaged him the other day, and he said, this sure is taking a long time, and do you know what's going on? So Corey messaged him the other day.
What in the world's going on?
No. Bradley.
Brad, are you doing it?
Will you quit messing with my thing there?
No.
Quit pushing my button, Chris. I can add myself.
Somebody has us echoing.
I think it's Leroy.
Will you quit messing
It
with
ain't
my
me.
thing there? Quit pushing my button, Chris. I can add myself.
Somebody has us echoing. Brad, is that you?
I don't think so.
It's not me. I ain't got nothing in the background.
It's not me. Now it went away. Okay. Anyway, so Corey has this guy that messaged him about it, and Corey's like, well, I just checked the tracking. It's in your town for delivery, but it's been there for a few days. So you might want to reach out to your post office and ask them if it's there and they just haven't delivered it yet. Right? So the guy messages back and says, that's not the response I expected to get from a seller on eBay. So Corey messaged back, said, I don't know what response you were wanting to get, but you need to reach out to your post office. And the guy's like, well, can you check this tracking number? Well, FYI, you cannot check eBay standard envelope tracking on USPS's website. It can only be done on eBay.
Really?
Yes. So if you go to pull up an eBay standard envelope on USPS's website, it will come back with nothing. So he can't figure out how to track it, even though Corey tracked it and showed a screenshot of it. And Corey had told him the other day that if he didn't get it by Friday, then Corey would refund it and not worry about it. And if it ended up showing up, he could just have it, do whatever with it, right? So the guy messaged today being a total dick to Corey. And Corey's like, well, I'm going to report you to eBay. Corey says, well, that sounds like the right thing that you should do. So the guy opened up item not received. And now instead of refunding tomorrow, Corey has till the 13th to refund if he decides to refund.
Yeah, he got, but
he done screwed himself because he'd have got his money tomorrow had he just kept his mouth shut.
Yeah. People like that they think they're smarter than we are, But he could have already gotten the item, and just saying that he couldn't because EIS.
Yeah, because they don't always scan the delivery scan.
They always don't. Sometimes it's always a don't scan a deal. And you guys could have just refunded in tomorrow, but he thought he was going to be a stickler and just go ahead and wait till 13th.
Corey said one hour when he was reading off the messages to me because I could, if I logged in on my computer, I could see access to his store, but I didn't. So he was going to message him back and say, thank you very much for the extra week for this item to get delivered. I was going to refund you tomorrow, but now I have until the 13th to see if it ever gets delivered.
Yeah, I would, Corey. I would definitely message him. He wants to be a jerk. I'd be one right back.
Now I'm going to take the tracking number to the post office tomorrow and chat with my local people and see if there's a way that they can pull it up and track it in the back end.
And I've done that before with those envelopes, and it's all it is. It's not really a tracking thing. It's just a number to say, hey, it's been scanned for delivery, and hey, it's been scanned. I mean, it's been scanned for the drop off.
Yeah, but sometimes there's scans in between.
Yeah, and I've never seen one scanned in between, but I've seen it scanned at drop off, and then there's other times that it's not scanned at drop off. So, but I mean, there's people out there mailing CDs, DVDs, and 45s with a stamp. So, and sports cards with a stamp. So, I mean,
yeah, that's why they make it so it's only under $20. Like you can't ship $20 for an individual item or $50 for combined order. So it's $19.99 or less, or $20 or less for a single item.
Yeah.
Or it's $50, up to $50 for a combined order.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
Did you just get mad at my message?
Yes. Quit picking on my friend Tara.
I was all done. I was going to be a great little boy until people started calling me Leroy.
Yeah, but you called her Tuna the whole last show.
But I was going to leave it alone.
Seriously.
Triple R Collections. Yes, they are scary when they don't get the delivery scan. But if you're doing like less than $7, like what Corey's got there, you know, I mean, it is what it is, you know. Just okay, whatever. What's that? Track my ship. What's that?
Ooh.
PNG put a link in here.
Let me see if I can copy it because I have the tracking number. Let me see.
Trackmyshipment.com. Shipman T tracking. So that's something I didn't know that existed.
Oh, I gotta look at my text.
Said he's learning over here, guys.
Leroy's eating again. What you eating, Leroy?
How you gonna lose weight, Leroy?
Is that cauliflower?
Leroy must have the highest
I'm not
metabolism.
gonna tell you
of all
what it
time.
really looks like.
I don't know if it's cauliflower. I like cauliflower.
It's just nuts. It's just nuts.
It's just nuts.
Yeah. Brad, why are you smiling so much?
No game on tonight.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Well, not my team.
The
Yeah,
Dolphins.
it's not a real game. I looked at
Hey, did y'all hear about Marshawn Neely?
Yeah. Kneeling.
Oh,
What in the world, man? It just blows.
Oh,
my
is that 24-year-old that passed away from the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah. That man, golly. That just blows my mind. Well, I got several of his cards, so I raised them about 50 cents a day. So we'll see what happens.
Pretty late to eat nuts, Leroy. Josh says they're fatty. Fatty.
Well, if you ate lettuce all day, you could have some nuts at the end of the day too.
I'm getting ready to have a taco salad when we get done.
You ate lettuce all day?
What?
You ate lettuce all day?
You don't read the messages? Nobody pays attention to the Facebook.
We've been watching your Foodapalooza posts.
Yeah.
On the Facebook page.
I don't know. I think Tina's was the best today.
What is she? I hadn't looked at it today.
The donut one. She said she was breaking up with the donut.
I posted a cake the other day.
We know.
I've been posting every day. I didn't post today because I'm sick of you clowns. Because my posts have been good.
We've been watching. We've been seeing them.
I'm going to ruin it on Saturday, though, because it's my granddaughter's birthday party, and my daughter made some yummy treats.
Hey, Teresa, we got to have our next picture in by Sunday or Saturday?
Sunday evening by 8 p.m. Central Standard Normal Time.
What do I buy? Can we do it on Sunday morning?
You could. Yeah, I'm going to send. You weren't in here earlier, Leroy. If you were here on time, You would have heard the whole
Am
spiel.
I ever on time?
Exactly.
No.
If you just be on time, you know. I mean, you
Leroy's representing the other people who tune in.
Oh.
So I'm going to send a code Saturday evening, like late Saturday evening. So when you wake up, that code will be there on the Facebook. I'm going to post it in Facebook.
What is it?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Wait a minute. So how are we supposed to do this? Is it a number or something like that?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
So I mean, like, how if it's a picture? How
You get a Post-it note. You get a Post-it note and put it on your foot.
Okay.
So find some Post-it note or a piece of
I'll put
paper.
no Post-it note on my foot. That's extra weight.
Really?
And wait a minute. These pictures are posted on the Facebook page, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. These pictures are posted on Facebook. I am the only one. And Brad. Nope, they all came directly to me. So I am the only one that knows everybody's starting weight.
But what if some people don't want to do their weight? Can they just send it to you? I think that it should be able to still go to you. Because what if somebody doesn't want to still sort their weight?
Why are you always got?
But it's not accountability then.
After it's already started, it's a week.
I don't want to be everybody's accountability. Besides making sure everybody does it.
Yeah, we're already started.
Post that shit.
We're already set. We're not changing now. It's a weekend.
No, I'm gonna go buy that.
You've been crying for 2 weeks about how we're doing this. When you see what happened,
the rules are the rules.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Is Leroy 2 weeks before we started, we started talking about it, so Leroy decided to eat everything he could possibly eat to try and bulk up so he could lose weight. And then when we told him, hey, it's based off a percentage and not the number of pounds you lose, he about flipped his lid over that. Now he's complaining about something else.
It's a friendly challenge. So
right.
Post your picture. There is no making fun of people. There's no fat shaming. There's none of that in our group. FYI, if the pictures are shared in our group, they stay in the group. Do not screenshot crap and post it elsewhere.
I don't know who you're looking at because I don't do that. So
no, I'm just saying to everybody that's in the challenge, do not screenshot. We're not even. This is my issue. FYI, this was me. Because I took the picture when I went right before we went to bed, and we have a scale that's glass, and it reflects everything up. So I had to figure out how to nicely take my picture. Even though the initial one was the only one I was going to see. So,
well, has anybody have anything to say about what they've done to make themselves better in the challenge?
We have just been eating healthier.
Yeah, we've just been eating healthier.
And eating less.
I don't eat double portions or triple portions anymore. I eat single portions and one dessert.
How about you, Brad?
I went low carb and did.
Wait a minute. We don't need to be telling Leroy what we're doing. He's trying to figure out ideas.
Hey,
Leroy's gonna do what Leroy's gonna do. He's gonna keep sitting there eating his nuts.
Yeah. Eating nuts. Yeah.
I think we need to quit saying that, but okay.
What'd you say?
So I will tell you, I was very surprised by your wife, Brad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because I got a random message from her. She's like, here's my way in. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were participating.
Oh, you feel special now.
And now I'm friends with Tanya on Facebook.
Oh.
Did Junior join?
Did who?
No. Isaac don't need to lose any weight. Good Lord.
It's blow away.
So I've just been trying to eat every day, all day, and come up with my my acceptance to losing speech.
So you really just ain't worried about it.
I'm telling you, Tara is gonna stomp you.
You guys haven't seen the Instagram? I'm eating salads and I'm walking 4 miles. I'm walking 4 miles a day.
What's wrong with you, Leroy?
Eating salads doesn't make it healthy.
I'm not drinking sodas. I'm just doing water and vegetables.
Water.
And I'm walking and I'm exercising all day.
I walk a total of
12 steps.
1,250 yards a day.
How many steps did you do today, Brad?
Oh, I don't know. I hadn't looked at my tracker.
Yeah, Leroy. No,
Actually,
Leroy, come back. I got a question for you.
I didn't have my thing on, so I have no idea.
Did you put vinaigrette on your salad?
No.
What was on it? Was it just lettuce and the side things
No,
and no dressing?
I did put a dressing the second day, but it was I only used like a little bit. Yeah. I'll use vinegar, or I don't really use much. But
I had
that's
barbecue yesterday.
Yeah, barbecue.
Yes.
Oh.
Barbecue.
Man, golly, some pulled pork. Man, it was good.
You see how he is, Brad?
That is right.
I'm loving all the different strategies. Leroy's like, I carb loaded for 2 weeks prior so I could start losing weight at a step by step. Teresa's like, we just started eating better and watching our portions and doing intermittent fasting. Chris is like, I started with 3 pieces of chocolate cake.
And then I ate pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
I didn't eat 3 pieces of chocolate cake all in one day. I spread it out 3 days. I did 1 piece a day, and it was a portion size. I mean,
hold on.
Let's see. I don't have nothing the size of the cake here, but I mean,
SGC Collectibles.
Yeah.
You did not miss out. If you would still like to participate, if you came in late, you still have until tomorrow to pay and participate.
Brad, that was yesterday.
Nice.
What's that? Is that your sales?
No, steps.
Yeah, I hadn't even started that portion of it. I just cut out my carbs, been letting my body adjust to that, and then I'm gonna start hitting my walking there hard this next week.
He said this giving his 5-year-old his watch count for doing the steps.
No. No.
Shocking. Yeah.
Leroy shaking your phone up and down doesn't count for steps.
Leroy's got a paint shaker in his office, just shaking his phone to get those steps.
Whatever.
How's your sales been this week, Leroy?
Not that good because I'm doing 4 hours a day of exercising and
I was gonna say he's been walking like 20.
He ain't been working. He just been trying. He's just gonna starve himself because he ain't gonna have money because he ain't doing any eBay stuff. Dude, look, I can't drink tea. Tea makes me queasy.
I mean,
I saw that wrench that I showed in RIN last week.
Corey watches that. I don't.
Yeah, I had a Blue Point wrench that I bought for $10 and I sold it for $160. So
good job.
Nice.
Leroy,
so you'll be able to eat for 2 days.
Yeah, for 2 days. Leroy, who made the Village People photo of you guys?
That was awesome. By the way,
That was awesome. Who did that?
I don't know. It was sent to me.
That was pretty. Eric
sweet.
didn't do it.
It was none of our guys. No.
Oh, that was pretty right. That was pretty. It's pretty right on. You know, I mean, you get to looking at each of you and matching it to the character of the.
I dropped alcohol in coffee. Somebody said, "Yeah, me too."
Yeah, I don't drink tea. I've had some drinks that have tea in it, like green tea, and it makes me nauseous. So I can't drink.
I've been drinking green drinks every morning for breakfast.
Drink water.
And my green drinks is just what I put in a blender. Is spinach, broccoli. I put berries. I put mango. I put ginger, and I drink that every morning.
That just sounds like.
Leroy.
I'm just gonna say it, but that just sounds like vomit.
That's Leroy's power drink.
You don't break an egg into a glass and drink it raw. I mean,
Nope.
Be a real man.
Sencha from Japan.
Don't bother me.
So curiosity. Did we talk about that last week?
Curiosity?
About no, about the new eBay promoted listing.
Yeah,
we did, but I got more to say.
And Brad got the munch
We
on
talked
him.
about Brad in our video yesterday.
Yeah. To be fair, I was already in an open relationship because of just
Yeah.
eBay in general, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to announce it to eBay last week. We're now officially in an open relationship.
Okay, so what else do you got to say about it?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about it a little, and I was thinking of this, and then I think maybe even Corey said it in your video the other day. But so, and then I heard somebody else talking about it as well. Like people think that when people search on eBay, they're searching by best price plus shipping, or lowest price plus shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't necessarily think that's true, and I'll tell you why. Corey might have even mentioned this. If you've ever sold on Amazon, you want to get the buy box on Amazon. Yep. And the way you get the buy box on Amazon is literally you're pretty much the lowest. You're the lowest price there, and so that automatically does it that way.
What is the buy box?
But hold on though. But on eBay, so the buy box is when it pops up, you're the top one with your stuff in there.
So the buy box, if you sell fulfillment by Amazon, on the box that you see with the price where you can just order it when you go into an item on Amazon, is like if you see an item, you can click there. If you look to the right, you'll see there you can search for more people selling this, right?
Right.
But so, and the thing is that if you've ever sold on Amazon, you know that buy box is like the premium place to be, because I forget what the statistic is. It's like really, really high. Most people don't even look to see if there's a better price on the fulfilled by merchant or anything. People just hit the buy box and buy it.
Yep.
And I feel like what eBay's doing with this, especially with the other piece that Corey was talking about with the pay-per-click going to be the highest one. They're almost making it so that pay-per-click is going to be the buy box more or less. And there's a large portion of people, if statistics are true from Amazon to eBay, that really don't search specifically by lowest price plus shipping. And with that pay-per-click listing being the highest on there, you're not necessarily going to see the lowest price plus shipping up there first. And with promoted listings, you're not necessarily going to see the lowest cost plus shipping up there.
So we're just screwed unless we do pay-per-click.
No,
I don't think so.
I'm just saying eBay has this weird version of the buy box kind of going on, where it's like it's not necessarily, where on Amazon, at least amongst fulfillment by Amazon people, where Amazon's fulfilling your orders and stuff you send in Amazon, that buy box is going to be the lowest pretty much price on that part of it. Yep. So, but eBay has this like weird buy box phenomenon going on now with the way they're going to be doing things, that the thing that people see is not necessarily going to be the best deal.
So how does that affect us then? The people that don't.
You will never have the buy box unless you do pay-per-click.
Yeah, the first thing
that means
no, but you can still promote. You can still promote, but you're competing for second, third, fourth, fifth place on the market versus the buy box first place.
But what I'm trying to say is those that do not do the pay-per-click, if you don't do the pay-per-click, you're going to hurt in sales.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is instead of getting the first spot that's on there, you're going to be in the second, third, fourth, fifth spot. I will tell you, not everybody clicks on the first box that pops up on eBay.
So what about those that don't promote at all? This whole thing's going to hurt them.
Well, right? eBay's interface is a little different than Amazon's anyway. Amazon's like very prominent. This is the item. You can buy it here. Add it to cart, buy now, right? You actually have to look for the other people selling on the right. Get this item, see what other sellers have. Whereas eBay is very much like you've already got it's kind of like listings in order, and people are probably going to scroll a little bit, but that still is a premium spot, that first spot up there. And I don't think like pay-per-click is going to make sense for people doing one-offs and stuff like that. If you don't have a store where you're selling like, I don't know, similar items, maybe like with clothing sellers, maybe that might make a little more sense.
I think it's going to be the high volume, competitive spots that those people are going to struggle without being able to promote and get that buy box.
Yeah.
So like people are selling clothes is going to hurt them.
Maybe.
Wonderful.
I still sell them, but I don't even know.
I just really, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I really, really just think that this is a greed money grab thing. I mean, I don't see
it's their way of
any benefit for the seller in this at
it's
all.
their way of raising fees without going
fees.
Right? That's what they should have done. They should have just said, okay, across the board, we're raising our fees 2% for everybody, whether you promote or not. Our fees are going up 2%.
Yeah, why not? I mean, they'd still be cheaper than Poshmark and
but here's the thing: if they raise the fees for everybody, then they have the entire eBay pissed off, all the sellers. Whereas if they raise it for just those who promote, you only have those ones to worry about.
I don't know. I mean, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am not de-promoting anything. If it's promoted, it's promoted. It's going to stay promoted. But everything I've been listing so far, until I see a difference, I'm not promoting it. I'm just not adding it in there because I think there's no benefit
that's your choice
anymore. There's no benefit for me to promote an item anymore. The only benefit is for eBay, or it's not even a benefit for the buyer.
So did you remove your promotions completely, or are you just not promoting anything new?
No, I'm just not promoting anything new.
Okay, I was gonna say, because if you go in and you just automatically drop every promotion you have, you are going to get spanked by eBay.
Yeah, I know better than that. Yeah. I'm not ending promotions. Now I watched Lonnie and Candace today a video, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna end their promotion.
So here's my take on it. And honestly, I feel like people should kind of raise the stink about it and do all that, just because I think eBay needs to hear that and they need to fill them a little bit.
Yeah, but what do we do that?
Here's what I'm doing. I'm not changing anything. Because
I'm not either.
When I list an item now, I'm just assuming it's going to sell on a promoted listing, and I've already figured that in. So I'm not really changing. I'm not going to change anything.
So let me add. I
don't like that I'm going to have less money because of it.
Right.
But I'm not really changing anything because I kind of list it with the assumption that there's a good chance it's going to sell through a promoted listing anyway.
So I want to ask something, and the chat can chime in on this too. And you don't have to say, because I know it's kind of some people, they don't like to tell. But I would like to know, what are people promoting at? Are you doing dynamic? Are you doing fixed? What is your promotion? Are you promoting it high? Are you promoting it low?
I can't even honestly tell you. Corey would have to go in and tell you, but he does dynamic plus whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Up to a certain percent.
Put up and down, whatever it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I know Corey. So Todd, he doesn't promote on items. Wolfman says he's a
but okay, so hold on. So back to Todd. I know Todd sells everything, but out of his stuff that he actually sells, how much of it is the gold and silver type stuff that he's selling versus the average everyday normal stuff?
Now look at this. Hold on a minute.
Leroy, you don't actually do it at. See, I couldn't know.
So Eric, is your whole store free shipping? Because I'm curious to find out. Okay, so Eric promotes at 6% with free shipping. So I'm curious, is he a seller that adds the shipping into the price of his item?
But Chris, everybody that does free shipping, except for CD people who are just in it to do the bulk sales. Yeah. They all build it into their sales. I do for my Dapper and Dazzle. A majority of my stuff on Dapper and Dazzle, except for watches, is free shipping.
There is no one doing free shipping.
No, they build it in. Even when we had our online business, before this, when we did free shipping, we built it into our product cost and offered free shipping because we knew what it was going to cost to ship every time we shipped it.
All right, Leroy, you say 20%.
He didn't promoting at 20%.
I promoted 20%.
Okay, is
Why?
that dynamic 20% or fixed
Or
20%?
fixed.
It's fixed 20%.
I would
serious?
I would switch that if I'm going to do that. I'd switch it to dynamic.
I'd switch it to dynamic, and I'm on.
Yep.
Here's why, Leroy, because some of them items,
are going to sell for less.
The highest percentage on them may be 15% or 11% or whatever, and if you're doing a fixed 20, you're going to pay 5 to 6% higher than what it really needs to be.
Yep.
But if you do it fixed rate at 20, you're still only going to pay 11%. See, I did that. Me and Brad did that test. Me and Brad tested my store with 100 items. I promoted 100 items at 20% dynamic rate.
Oh, yeah.
No, dynamic rate. Now, my logic behind it was instead of doing a 20% sale, do a 20% increase in promotions on a dynamic rate. So really, it would be the highest promoted item there. I haven't seen any good. This has been what, 2 months now, Brad? I haven't really seen any good. I've sold 1 or 2 items that way.
That's just those items you were trying to get rid of, right?
Yeah. These are items I was just trying to get rid of. Nothing.
Did you take your store off 75% off?
No, it's still on for another. I don't know how many days. It'll end this month. It'll end this month. I got to put it on for 30 days, 75% off. But it's not the whole store. It's just certain items. And now we have sold a lot of items, but like I got 162 items sitting in my send to offers, and I'm not going to send them until the next to the last day of the sale.
See, I send it after the sale is ended. So if my sale, like I have a sale that's set to end either Saturday or Sunday this week,
right?
Then either Sunday or Monday, depending on which way it ends, then I go in and I send out one last thing. I just select all of the items that I know were in my sale. And I send out one last thing saying, here's your last chance to get this at a great discounted price.
You send it at the sale price, correct?
Yep. Or the sale price, depending on what the sale is, either the sale price, I can't talk today, sale price or the sale price plus an additional 5%.
Right. So what I do is when I do a big sale, like a big discount like that, I leave all the items in the that are on sale in the send offers area. And then the day before the sale ends, I will send another 5% off. You know, I mean, if I'm going to do 75, why not give them another 5% on 80? You know, why not? So 5% off. And then if you don't get it then you're just out of luck. You don't even send me an offer for 75% in the next, because you missed it. You know, I mean, you missed it.
Let me chime in here. Eric Bressy says 100% of my items have best offer, and if I list an item now, 2 seconds later I see send offer, I send the offer. Customers in my store. We're very similar. I 100% of my items have best offer on them, and I actually have through my Vendu, you can just set up automatic send offers automatically, and I just have it set to just send out offers automatically. So even if somebody looks at it, just right away, they probably within an hour get an offer on it. And I don't know, works pretty good for us. So I'm actually thinking about this promoted listing thing. Like at this point, I feel like the only people that I'm promoting my listing for is new customers.
Yep.
And that's it, because we have so many repeat buyers. I feel like the only thing I'm doing by promoting it is just trying to appeal to new people, which is going to suck that the people who have. Here's what's going to suck about it. Let me just hold on that second for Chris. Here's what's going to suck for me. The part that's kind of ticks me off, like if I think about it, is that my customers who come to my store repeatedly and buy stuff from me, not even going through the search on eBay, just coming to my store and buying my stuff.
You're going to have to pay promoted listing.
Now if somebody has clicked on that listing, eBay's done absolutely nothing beyond the initial, like, getting me that customer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pay a promotion on that item, and that's what blows. It really does.
Yeah, and I see that because you worked hard to build your store into that niche and to gain them repeat customers through building that store, and now eBay's just taken from you. I understand that completely. My question to you is: you said you're going to continue on. I know Teresa's going to and Corey are going to continue on with their promotions. Now, here's the key question that I want to ask, and I feel like a lot of resellers are going to do this, and I want to see if y'all are going to do it. Because they have done this, the way they're doing it, it's pretty much a money grab. So does that mean if you promote your items at 5.3%, are you going to now go in and raise your items 5.3% to cover those promotion fees?
No, because anything that we promote already, we're assuming it's going to sell via promoted listed anyway. So you already have it built into your stuff.
I see that. I see that because that's my logic too. Everything on not everything now is on my store, but 95% of my store is promoted. And I promote it because I know, hey, when this buys, there's a possibility I'm going to pay a promotion fee. So, I mean, it would make sense for me. It would make sense to be like, okay, just continue, don't change, do what you guys are doing. But you guys know me. You know how I am. It's like they're trying to stick it to us. I feel like, honestly, they're trying to steal money from us. This is a money grab, and that's what I feel. So if you're going to do that, then I'm not going to intentionally
give it to them.
Go to sleep, then, Leroy. Yeah, I'm not going to intentionally give it to them.
So here's the thing. And this is what I'd say to everybody: if you're not happy with what eBay's doing, go find a better platform.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, you're not going to find one with the reach. Yeah. And I don't care if anybody says whatnot. I don't care. You're not going to find the reach that eBay has. However, we were talking today, Corey and I, because on our way to Sioux Falls to go pick up my auction stuff.
I do know a better platform. I do. It's called $1auction.com.
Nice plug. But Corey and I were talking today because we were listening to Lonnie and Candace's video from today that they dropped on our way to Sioux Falls. And they have been I think it's their Shed Flips account has been permanently banned, lifetime ban from selling on Marketplace on Facebook.
On where?
On Facebook.
Why?
So my thoughts are, you know who has the biggest reach besides eBay? Facebook. Why wouldn't, I know they have their marketplace, but why wouldn't they create something like eBay? They'd kill it on there. They would honestly kill it on there.
They tried with the shipping, and that went backwards bad.
What do you mean?
No, well, that's just, I mean, if they create their own platform, say they take Facebook Marketplace off of Facebook, create their own platform like eBay, and figure out all the back end pieces of it, because they're trying to do it in the Facebook app, and that, it's not going to work. But I think if they do, then I think Facebook could rival eBay.
So wait a minute, are you not allowed to ship items on Facebook anymore?
They don't offer the shipping option anymore. You can, but you have to do it through pirate ship and everything like that.
Oh.
You can't ship through eBay. I don't think you can ship through Facebook anymore.
Well, see,
me personally, I wouldn't sell on Facebook anyway, because I've heard the horror stories of people who sell through Facebook, and Facebook holds their money forever and ever and ever, amen, before they send it.
Wow. Well, see, I sold on Facebook back when we first started doing the reselling thing. I tried Facebook Marketplace. And you're right. Number one, I did not like the fact that they held my money. It was like 3 weeks before. It was 3 weeks after the item was delivered before my money was released to me.
Yeah.
That was number one. And number two, you get messages.
Scammers.
It's always the same. Is this available? Well, yeah.
Dude, I get those messages on eBay. I get those on eBay. I just got one last week saying, "Is this available?" Or, no, and better yet, when he said, "Is this available?" then he also said, "I sent my price. I sent him my offer." And he's like, "Well, what's your lowest you can do?" And I'm like, "I just listed this item like 2 days ago. This is the lowest I can do." "Well, I can get it from the manufacturer for this price." And he sent me the eBay listing. It's not the manufacturer because they don't make it anymore. So it's just a replica one, not the actual manufacturer like I have.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I can get it from here. And he sent me a screenshot. And I said, well, you might get a better deal if you buy it from there then.
Yeah.
So go buy it.
Yeah. Don't message me and be mad at me or tell me like, well, your price too high. Well, go buy it somewhere else. I mean,
Well, like we had this freak from France trying to buy.
Did you just say this freak?
Get a freak.
Yeah. wanting to buy one of our Playmobil train cars, which are expensive. They're like $120 a piece, but and they were like complaining about the shipping cost. Of course, it's eBay international shipping. I understand that, and it's like they offered like 70 for it, and it's like, no, I can't help. It's not my fault that you live in France. That's your fault.
It's not my fault you live in France.
Now, Dave Decades brought up a really good point. Remember, eBay now puts their items on Marketplace.
They do. And do you know how flippin' frustrating that is?
So
do you know how flippin' frustrating that is?
It makes me think, are these buyers from Marketplace messaging us saying, is this available?
Oh, you know what? I bet it is. I bet it probably is.
That's
freaking annoying because and that's the pieces I filter by local only. Bug. Yeah. By local only. And the first 3 items I click on say, buy it on eBay. Buy it on eBay. I'm like, seriously, you're not local.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm wondering if that could be the reason why. It's because they merged and did the deal there,
No, you can't do Macho Man. I'm not Macho Man today.
Where'd you see that at?
Nothing. I just saw the look on Brad's face.
I do like the deal, though. I mean, Upstate Picker said people message me on eBay, ask if I'll take $10 for this or that. Yeah, I've seen that where they send you an offer through message now, and you can accept it or not or whatever. Y'all seen that?
I don't know. He's talking about on eBay.
Oh, through the messages?
I get those messages a lot on eBay. I have best offers on all of my items, and I'll still get those messages.
Yeah.
It'll be like $10? Question mark. Well, and if I can send the offer, that's how eBay works. I can deny or counter.
And then I had a first yesterday, and I actually had to message Corey and Teresa, and they told me it's something new.
Oh, the one that I responded to? Yeah, it's not new. It's not new. Right. It's actually been there for like almost a year, I want to say.
Okay, so it's the first time it's ever happened to me, depending on what's it called again, Teresa?
It's a marketplace
fee, marketing delivery fee. So a buyer gets charged a market delivery fee depending on what state they live in.
Yep, there are some additional new fees that have popped up in there. The one good thing about it is, well, the bad thing, you pay the eBay fee on it, like the final valuation fee, but you don't do anything with that because it's just like sales tax. It's collected for the state that it's in.
They collect it and then they take it, but you pay the fee on it. Right. And see it. I think that's, man, we shouldn't have to pay a fee on taxes. I mean, I understand fees on shipping because people in the past have screwed that up, and I understand that that's just what we got to deal with. But paying the fees on taxes, I don't think we should have to.
No.
It's just dumb.
So my question with this whole thing of the eBay reallocation of promoted listings, I will call it, because it's not attribution. It's not attributed to any specific click.
No.
And that was something I haven't seen anybody comment yet on our video. Somebody that was overseas, that's from, Australia, the UK, Japan, wherever else they initially beta tested this in. How did it affect their stuff? I don't think I ever saw anybody say how it affected their stuff.
There's a couple I watch from.
Did they complain?
I think they're from England, and their stuff did go. They're promoted. Things attributed promoted went way up.
Yeah, well, their price. Yeah, like if you're say your sales, like me, for example, I did 30% of my items that sold in the last 90 days were promoted. So in the next 90 days, it's going to be what, 60, 70, 90%? It's going to double or triple. I mean,
you just have to. So here's the thing. If you choose to promote, this is probably the last thing I'll say, but if you choose to promote, you just have to know that no matter what you sell, it's going to have a promoted fee on it. So you have to account for that. You either up your price a little bit, which I don't necessarily recommend, because anybody that's not promoting, if they have their fee at a lower price, you know, and you do sort like I do, which is lowest price plus shipping, they're going to be seen first.
Look at this.
Yeah,
Texas
that's been out
passed
there.
the law charging people tax on the selling fees they pay on platforms like eBay and
Yep.
That is insane. That's absolutely so. How are you charging me tax on a fee that I pay?
It's a
Because
service.
they're saying that's a service that was paid for, so it gets taxed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's so this whole thing is no different. Their thing that they're doing in Texas, it's probably going to hit every state before so long, because they're going to do the same thing that Wayfair versus South Dakota did, which attributed Nexus or whatever in all these other states. For anybody that doesn't know, if you own your business and you sell 200 items to California, you have to start collecting sales tax on that and remit it to the state of California on your own website. So if it's not like eBay, they have it all rolled into their stuff. They handle every bit of the sales tax. But if you have your own website and you have to remit your sales tax like we would here in South Dakota, if you sell 200 items or more than 100,000, 200,000, I can't remember what the amount is, California, you have to now register and pay that sales tax to the state of California on everything indefinitely once you hit that nexus. So they're gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna take a bit to get to everybody with that, I bet.
Didn't we have a tea party over this years ago about taxes?
Well, you can go dump something in eBay's fountain outside their office, I guess, if you want to. I just go back to the thing that, like, this literally. So we're about as close to just the old school list it and forget it as you can be. We list an item. We already have like a dynamic promoted rate set up. We have best offers on. We do free returns, all that. And I haven't thought about any of that stuff in years. Like, literally, we just do it. And so, like, when I heard about this promoted listing thing, my response was, well, that sucks. And it's a blatant, it's a
money grab.
It's a blatant money grab to, like, make more money, even though there's basically less sales if you've been, so anyway, and I was like, that sucks. And eBay should hear about it. They should feel like the pressure of people talking about it. And then I literally just forgot about it and moved on, because it's like, that's how
well, and see, part of it with Corey is with our dynamic rate that we do, he has played around with it to the point of whatever, where he's tested it at different rates to see where the point is. So he has ours set up because that's part of his background is marketing. I mean, he's a self-taught marketer. And so, he does what he does, and you just go on about your day.
Well, here's something. So the people, it was tested in Germany and the UK before it got here. So obviously so they must have not had a whole bunch of backlash, or kickback, whatever you want to say, over there when they did this to them, right?
Hold on. I don't know if, never mind. I don't think they did. That's why I said I would like to see. Brad, you said you watched a couple people who have talked about it.
Yeah, and I can't remember the channel name, but yeah, I did watch. I can't remember who it is, but yeah, they tracked it, and of course it did go up quite a bit. So
it did, but did they quit promoting because of it?
Wait a minute.
No, they didn't do it.
The promoted rate, the promoted sales.
They didn't quit. They just were, just reporting back that, yeah, it definitely took hit the bottom line. So,
yeah.
But what I'm asking you though, Brad, when you say that, are you saying their sales increased, or?
No, their sales didn't increase. Just more of their sales are attributed to promoted listing.
Okay. So the money that eBay was taking increased. Mm-hmm. Right. So
that's the only logical thing that's going to happen.
So, I mean, so obviously it worked over there, so they're going to keep it, and they're bringing it over here. And
it worked. It worked for, there's what risk is there for eBay? Why wouldn't it work for eBay? May
Well,
not
it's
work
going to work for
today.
eBay. It's just
Oh,
whether.
I'm just saying they must have not
Well-
had no backlash over there for them to be like,
Oh,
well,
they
hold on,
did.
wait a
They
minute, wait a
did, but they don't. You know, eBay has all the power.
So they just don't care. They don't care
I'll
about
tell you
their
what, you know, like the only other thing I would say, and I thought about this, like I literally really was not upset by this at all. I was not upset by it at all. But I did think it's like if you've ever worked a job for an employer that or a boss that just didn't foster any goodwill, you get where you don't enjoy going to work.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you have this resentment every day, even though you're there because you need to make money. I feel like eBay, you know, that's basically what they're fostering amongst their sellers is just more resentment. And it's a pity because eBay is an awesome opportunity for people. It's been an awesome opportunity for us. And so you know, it's I feel like it's dumb to do some of these things. Yeah, it's going to affect the bottom line for eBay, and they're going to show shareholders, look, we made, you know, this much more. And,
but they will, but then they're also going to lose out on the people who are promoting to start off with that have completely dropped their promotions, and they're only going to have, you know, and I'd be curious to see, you know, there's people who say I've never ever promoted in my entire life, but those people also aren't 100% relying on eBay for
their profit. I think it has affected eBay since the announcement because and here's why is because since the announcement, eBay stock has dropped 15%.
I don't think sellers
aren't going. I'm not going to buy stock in eBay.
Why not?
They already have enough because they have enough of my money. Why would I give them more?
I can get it back. They pay dividends.
But can they be? But can you? Because just as
Chris,
you just said, not taking stock advice from Chris. But you just said it's 15% down. That means you've lost 15%.
When they announced this new change, it has dropped 15%. It's held.
I don't think that was connected. The market.
I don't know. Nothing else dropped that much at time, you know, but everything else is going back up again. But
did you look at the overall market?
Yeah.
For that time.
Yes.
Were other retailers doing anything?
Some things did drop a little bit, but not as much as eBay, and it dropped.
I don't think it's anything attributed to that.
I think I thought about this today too while I was out blowing leaves around. I think the only people that think about this stuff is people like us, people who are tuned in to like YouTube reselling and paying attention to what's going on because we're hearing it and we know about it. We heard about it coming months ago. Buyers aren't thinking about it. People who casually sell on eBay aren't thinking about it. Sellers who aren't plugged into like the YouTube side of selling and paying attention there, unless they're reading all those seller updates and paying attention there, they're not hearing it. So I can't imagine that there would be any effect on eBay's stock price because of making that announcement.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I can't see it. So
here's the deal. So the stock price is not going to drop because they announce a thing that's going to make them more money.
Well, you'd be surprised. Especially when it affects, but makes them more money, but costs us more money. I mean,
well, not if you quit promoting. You can quit promoting; it won't cost you a cent more.
So I don't know.
I feel like eBay's got like a certain amount of like acceptable loss, like as far as like this percentage of people are going to quit promoting because they're pissed at us, but we're going to make up the difference in the change. And it's not going to matter anyway. So
we're going to.
I agree with Jordan.
For those dummies that pay us to promote listings and we don't even use promoted listings for them.
I agree with Jordan that YouTube resellers are a small piece of the eBay pie. Like all of us who do YouTube, you know, there are a whole crap ton of people that are on eBay that sell on eBay and they do it for a living on eBay and don't do anything with YouTube.
That's true. The most successful resellers do not have a YouTube channel.
It's 90%.
All right, let's see.
What about a penny shortage? They quit making the pennies. So if you got pennies, save them. They're going to be worth money someday.
Yeah, they don't make pennies no more.
Well, they do up until I think isn't that in like 2026 they're going to quit?
Yeah.
Oh, are they quitting then?
I don't think it's right now.
I thought they was already quitting. I mean, they're already paying or using our tax dollars for a bunch of bull crap. Now they're going to pay 3 cents to make a 1 cent. That don't even make sense.
Oh,
Why would you
no.
even-
Stop.
Why would you even do that? Why would you pay 3 cents to make 1 cent? That is just back asswards, man. Sorry.
How much you think it
That was
costs to make?
backwards, man. It's just stupid.
How much you think it costs to make a $20 bill?
Man, probably 100. I mean, that's stupid.
It's just paper.
Taxpayers are paying 3 cents to make a penny. What the crap, man, is our country doing? Okay, I'm done.
Brad, you should have done it.
I was going to, and I didn't get there in time. He said, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
He said, I'm done. He said, I'm
See,
done.
Jordan says, "Oh man, it's coming."
Yeah, I was fixing to click it, and he said, I'm done. It's like, oh.
So somebody just said every time I go to the Goodwill, they ask us to round up. They do. I don't do it. But so speaking of, I can't remember what I was going to say. Old age. I'll remember it down the road.
I haven't bought anything at Goodwill in the last like 5 or 6 trips. I did, however, drive to the other side of Nashville and pick up a load of Playmobil last Friday or Thursday or Friday. $20. I saw it. I watched it. It was like listed at 25. Saw there was some stuff we could make some money on. They dropped it to 20. I got in contact with them. We've already made back probably 10 times that what we paid. So
speaking of the Goodwill, on one of our comments that we talked about getting, we bought some. They were like some kind of Starlight ponies or some kind of pony or whatever. In the short that Corey's been dropping on Instagram, it drops on my TikTok as well. And somebody's like, "You resellers, I hate you because you guys are ruining. You're ruining the Goodwills and stuff like that by doing what you're doing, and you're taking money away from the places that they donate to." I'm like, okay, who has Goodwill taken money away from that we donate to? Who?
What are you
Tell
doing,
me.
Leroy?
Trying to stay awake.
Shut up.
it's hard to stay awake on full stomach, Leroy.
That's getting y'all start over.
No.
So
No.
yeah, I don't think resellers are ruining thrift stores, especially Goodwill.
No.
I think what it is they're just raising prices, just like everybody else in the country's raising prices or raised prices, or however you want to look at it. I just think that's just what it is, you know. I mean, yeah, it sucks.
Hey, Goodwill's just eBaying it out here. They're trying to make more money off less sales.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just, you know, my thrift stores. I got a thrift store that I can still go buy $1 clothing. You know, pay $1 for clothing, and they got some good stuff. I paid $1 for a pair of Ariat jeans the other day. Think about that, $1 for a pair.
We had a super chat. Yay!
Purchase shipping label.
Oh, Goof Man, our sponsor.
Oh
Sponsor
man!
has produced $2 to the fund for the next month's show.
Thank you, Mr. Chad.
Thank you, Chad.
What are you giving him?
I'm gonna give him purchase shipping label.
Oh, do you? Yeah. So, any AI news?
Hey, I've been using AI.
You have.
I use List Easier for my jewelry store. For not for everything, but for some stuff. And I have been using. So I have found I like Gemini better than ChatGPT.
Now hold on. I got a question to ask you. I have Gemini also, and you told me the other day that y'all created a thumbnail with Gemini.
I did.
So I went into Gemini and I tried to get it, and it won't even accept pictures.
I don't give pictures.
Okay, but
I didn't give a picture. I just went in and said
it would not give me the thumbnail. All it would do was give me a suggestion on how to make a thumbnail. it would not actually create a thumbnail like ChatGPT does. So are you paying for a certain type
No,
of
I just have what's on my phone.
So I need to figure out how you use it to get it to make your thumbnails.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up what I typed. If I can find the reseller. Oh, reseller weight loss challenge image. The very first thing I said to it. Hold on, I gotta scroll for it. Oh no, I did. I took. How did I get that? Oh, I just said I need an image about a reseller biggest loser weight loss challenge. And this is what it initially gave me.
Shasha.
And then I just went through and I just said, okay, I like it, but make them all different sizes and no prize winning information because we put prize winning information.
To give me an image, it won't do none of that.
I did it on my app. I didn't do it on the website.
I did it on my phone.
Well, Gemini don't like you. You and Gemini do not have a good relationship.
I know Peter Thiel knows about the Antichrist and it has something to do with AI.
What?
Nothing. That was a deep cut for somebody listening. Somebody listening is going to get that.
What did you say, Brad?
I'm not repeating it. Somebody here will get it, and that's and I'll enjoy myself because one person understood that.
That the Antichrist is in AI.
Okay, hold on.
No, that's not what I said.
Oh.
We have to go back to this comment from Eric because I am seriously curious how to do this. So Eric said his goal is to beat Goodwill getting items. So I do house cleanouts and I say, before you Goodwill, call Eric. So my curiosity is, where do you post that?
Facebook.
And how often do you get hit up for that?
Probably Facebook.
A good place would be to put flyers out back on the Goodwill where they take the donations. Just like tape it to all the bins, tape it to the columns beside the bins.
Like Savers? Like they have that big green bin outside of Savers. I should tape one to it saying, before you put your stuff in here, give me a call. I'll come get it from Grams and Pops Vintage. You already packed it up in your car.
You could also
take it home and I'll come get it.
Below it, you could have a quick explanation. Goodwill is not for poor people. They're profiting off of your free donations.
So he says he posts on Facebook. But my question is, have you ever I have a secondary eBay account. Or not a secondary eBay. I have a secondary Facebook account. Give Leroy his thing.
Give Leroy his thing before she gets into that.
Yeah, Leroy.
Come on!
We got donuts, Brad?
Here we go.
Brad's asleep too, I think.
So my question is, I have a secondary.
I'm over here making jokes about the Antichrist, and you're calling me asleep?
Leroy's sleeping, Brad is not. So back to Eric, because I'm really curious about this. So I have a secondary Facebook account, which I had to have for one of our large groups that had like 50,000 people in it, right? To make myself an admin to go in and check to see who blocked the admin, kicked him out of the group, whatever. So I had the secondary account. Have you ever gone into groups on eBay or on Facebook and put it in there that you're willing to come pick up whatever on there? Do you just list it as a marketplace item on eBay or on Facebook? I can't give.
I'm sure you guys probably have Facebook groups for like yard sales and stuff in your area.
Yep. Yep. See, and that's what one lady did. So remember, Brad, you've been in our group, Chris, you've been in there too. But remember when we do the up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down letters? When we're making fun of the lady that lives in the town we source in? She did that. So she started this dog rescue, dog something. And so that's what she did, was she would go collect a whole bunch of clothes and everything else. But I don't know how she did it because I never saw her post. Other than after Citywide, that's when I saw her post.
Leroy needs some protein.
Yeah. Thank you, Josh. Here we go.
Thank you, Josh.
We're going to give you Chris.
That was spite.
Going to give you Chris. There you go.
I'm not oh. All right, Teresa.
Yeah. So I see it, but yeah, I live out in the boonies. So curiosity would be how close you live to the place that you're
Hey.
picking it up.
Real quick. Look, Brad, look at this. This is
Yeah.
what John said. I've heard this also. As a matter of fact, I've heard this week. What do you think about that, Brad? Since you're the preacher of the group, what do you think about that?
What do I think about that? I think I don't know for sure. So
Did I miss?
Oh, that's all you got.
I didn't read it.
yeah,
I see it. Never mind.
I'm not going to speculate on it. My job is not to speculate.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I can theorize and have fun with it, but I don't know.
Right. I got you.
No one does.
But it's just curious, you know. I mean, I've heard that this week, a matter of fact. So that's why I was wondering. So, anyway, what's going on? We're getting quiet here, guys. Is it time to go? Is it?
I'm just reading Eric's stuff because I know other people who do the clean out, but I haven't figured out how to master. Like we got a call from one of the people that we know that's a realtor, and she gave us contact information for somebody that was selling it. But they really had a bunch of junk. Like there was some that was sellable, but not a lot. And they wanted the house cleaned out completely, as well as a secondary house that had like unsafe steps to go in and stuff. Yeah. And so Corey gave them the amount and they were like, So they were going to reach out to somebody else. But yeah, I'd be willing to do a clean out for free if you give me your crap and it's not total crap.
Right. I got you. Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Now back to this. Now I see Dave's decade. This is the second time I've heard about this. He said he started seeing chemtrails again. What is that? I know that they're the planes doing the stuff, but what is that?
We're on the wrong channel for that, Teresa.
Somebody explain that to me.
You got to be on the Bearded Conspiracies channel for that one.
I might have to watch it.
Me and Todd was talking today, and because he brought it up last week, texted me about it last week, and I told him, I says, it can be like a yin yang thing, because you're the conspiracy theorist, and I'm kind of, really, or something else, and then I have something serious, and he does the same thing. But the problem is, we just don't have the time to do it. We talked about it. We just neither one of us has time.
Chris.
Yes.
Chris.
It trips triggers.
So Tanya had the show on the television last week.
Yeah.
Isaac was back in his room doing something, and he heard you say, "I'm not a conspiracy theorist," and he said, Isaac said, "I went, what? This is the first I'm hearing of that."
Isaac is a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Now Tammy tells me, she says you can't do that because you're not a conspiracy theorist. She says, I'm the conspiracy theorist. I says, I know. You start going down rabbit holes and you just won't stop. You don't know. You get lost in them. So
here's the thing. I like I'll talk to my friends about stuff like that and enjoy doing that. Like, yeah. I just think it's fun. But like, for example, when COVID hit, I knew like immediately there's going to be like so many theories and everybody's going to have an idea about what it is and what it isn't and blah, 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 and all that. I literally sent my church one email, and all I told them was, I'm not going to tell you what to think or, or blah, 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 any of that. Here's what I would say. Don't repeat something you don't know to be true. And so like before you go posting stuff on social media or something, don't post it unless you're sure it's true. Don't spread things, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I don't mind talking privately about things, not because I don't have an opinion, but it's just I'm not going to put my thumb on the scale with that stuff because I don't know.
Yeah.
And if I don't know a thing, I'm not gonna throw it out there just as,
Scott said he corrected me. He said he's not a conspiracy theorist. He says he's an early truther.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, so I do have to make this comment. He told me the other day on one of his videos he was going to give me crap on his videos the other day, and he didn't. No.
Oh, you
Corey was
didn't
watching
watch
it. I didn't hear him say crap.
Wow, he didn't even think he was worth. He didn't even think he was worth it. He didn't
Teresa,
give you the time of day.
What?
Teresa.
Did he say something?
Should I tell her, Scott? Should I tell her? Tell me yes or no. That's all you gotta say. Yes or no.
He just said it behind the scenes or before Corey started watching. How rude. However, I will say this. Somebody said they want to get, oh, what did she tell me? It's somebody that still does dollar auction stuff. She sent me something to help her look up and try and figure out what the deal was or what it was. And she said that she would like to go to the school of Teresa so she can get educated.
Wow. Look right here. See this? Teresa, look.
I know.
He texted me that night and he said, everybody's going to watch tomorrow night. I'm not even going to mention her name.
See, but here's the deal. Even better is I don't watch. Corey watches, and I hear it in the background.
Oh, anyone here making content for Facebook? We had a short blow up over there, and I can say Facebook pays way better than YouTube.
Corey has been.
So,
Corey has been.
Y'all have been, right?
Yeah,
So,
Corey posts when he does it. He uses Opus Clip, and Opus Clip posts to Instagram, Facebook, and my TikTok.
So that's how y'all are doing so many different videos on so many different things. I've been wondering. I was like, man, when they find time to do all this and packing 100 packages a day? What is going on?
There ain't no 100 packages a day. Did you kick Leroy out?
No, I did not. I don't
thought
have
maybe
my
Brad
finger on the
did.
button.
No,
But
He was bored.
He faded into the ether again.
Yeah,
He's
so
bored.
This is what I was thought about, because me and Corey talked about this the other day about which one pays more, because I was interested, and I think that well, real quick, Lake Exchange. The reason Kevin Commonwealth Picker says YouTube pays better is because he's probably got 1 million subscribers over there on all his channels.
He doesn't have 1 million.
I mean, good Lord. I mean, but anyway, he was telling me how Facebook pays better with the stuff. So I was actually seriously considering
a 7th channel on Facebook now.
Yes, but you know how I got my Buck Mountain rips over on TikTok, where I open the cards up over there? I was thinking about uploading all them videos and starting a Facebook channel for that too. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many people you gotta have to follow before you get monetized over there.
A lot.
I know they do the stars things at 1,000 or something like that. But
He only has 136,000 followers, just so you know, not 1 million.
On which channel?
Picker.
Yeah. Okay. What about the flipper? He's got, I bet you,
83,000, and they're probably the same people.
probably, but he
And
gets
then
paid twice.
What's the other one?
Well, he's got the thing on Facebook, the not trash.
No, not Trash Cash. He has Commonwealth Flipper, Commonwealth Picker, and then he has Yard Sale Nation.
Yard Sale Nation. Yeah.
Garage Sale Nation.
So he makes 50 cents for just making posts.
He only has 24 on that one.
Is that 50 cents a post? John? YouTube pays more for a longer form content. Facebook pays more for short form content. Okay, right, Scott. So my question is, do you have to? Is it? I know TikTok is 10,000 followers before you're monetized for the pay per ads or pay per views or whatever it is. But you can be monetized in other ways before that. So is YouTube the same way? I mean, not YouTube. What's the one we're talking about? Facebook. Is Facebook the same way where it's 10,000 there also, or is it?
It is 10,000 followers on a page. You must be 18 and be located in an eligible country. Additionally, you must meet specific engagement and video view requirements, such as 600,000 total minutes viewed in the last 60 days, and at least 5 active videos, and always comply with Facebook's community and monetization rules.
That sounds like it's harder to get monetized over there.
Right?
600,000 views?
Stars, to get the stars, you need 500 followers for 30 consecutive days, and you must be in an eligible country to earn stars. Fan subscriptions, in addition to the general requirement, you need 10,000 followers or 250 return viewers plus 50,000 post engagements or 180,000 watch minutes in the last 60 days. That sounds like no.
That
Corey
can't
does
be
it.
right.
That's directly from Facebook's thing.
YouTube's, you only have to have 4,000 watch hours in a year. They're asking for 180,000 minutes in 60 days. What is that? Hey, who's the mathematician? What does that come up to?
I don't know. Use your calculator.
I don't have one. Get a phone. I wouldn't even know where to start. You said 180,000 per minute, so that's 180,000 minutes, right? Is that what you said, Teresa?
160,000
You said 160,000
minutes
minutes.
and 10,000 viewers or 10,000 subscribers.
Chris does.
But you also have to have professional mode picked on.
That's 2,600. That's 2,600 hours in 60 days. 2,600 hours in. It's actually, now look, this might be a bad thing. It's 2,666 hours in 60 days. That's like a little more than half than what YouTube requires for a full year. Hello?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that looks like I'm just looking at their stuff.
What do you think, Brad?
I'm not paying attention.
Wow.
I don't even get on Facebook.
Hello, Mr.
You do once a week.
Well, I do. I get on Facebook
Leroy
just to check messages, see if anybody's message.
Died. Leroy said his computer battery died.
Sorry, Leroy.
Hate to hear that, buddy. Eric says, "How was everyone's sales today?"
Compared to the rest of the week, they're like way lower today. But
yeah.
Ours were insane last night, but
really
today
good, so.
They're not.
I only made.
Our sales are up 81% over last month.
Really?
Are they really?
Yeah.
Mine are down 16% in the last 31 days.
Yeah, I was thinking
like. Sense.
I was going to ask if you guys done anything different for fourth quarter other than just list.
I put a 75% off sale for a month, and my sales are still down 16%. So, I mean, go figure.
I'm sorry, Chris. Sometimes I hate getting on here and talking about things going well.
No, it's cool. I mean, I'm glad for you because it's an ebb and flow, man. I'm not negative Nancy today.
I just don't want people. I don't want people to feel bad about what they're doing.
I do know this.
Because I feel like our sales are skewed because of repeat customers and kind of the niche we're in and stuff like that. So
probably so, Brad. Just quit talking about how good your store runs. We don't want to hear it no more.
Okay, I will.
No, but look, I'm going to tell you, I've been doing some serious thinking about my main eBay store. So I don't know if you guys remember back at the beginning of the year, I said my goal is to have my store 75% clothing. You guys remember that?
Sure.
Okay, I think we're a little more than that because I have out of 1,096 active listings, 800 of them. A little over 800 of them, or a little under 800, are clothing listings. So I think I've got that, but here's the problem. I've got a 75% store that's a slow moving.
So you have to fix that.
Yeah.
I can tell you, since we switched and started taking stuff off of our store that's over a year old, we used to do like 90-day. We used to sell like 700-800 items in 90 days.
Right.
And now we're up to over 1,050.
So
in 90 days.
Here's what I'm learning though. And I'm learning because I'm listening to Brad and I'm listening to you guys and I'm looking at what I'm doing. Okay. I truly think I have come to the
Realization.
thank you, realization that a niche store does better than an everything store.
Would you like me to tell you who mimicked that same exact thing today on their channel?
Who?
But we've been saying it forever.
Who?
The person we were talking about earlier and how many subscribers he has.
Are you
Big
kidding me?
Yeah.
He finally admitted it.
I didn't watch it. Corey did. So I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, he was saying that, maybe a niche down store is a good idea.
Well, see, here's why I'm saying that. My parts store is doing better than my main store, my everything store.
Mine.
Okay, Brad. Now, Brad sells, I think, what is it, 90% Playmobil, Brad, or is it a little less than that?
Oh, I don't know. Probably right now it's probably at least that much. So
Okay.
yeah.
So Brad has at least
I think the numbers were like 67% of our sales were Playmobil, but right now it's like heavily skewed. So
yeah.
Playmobil.
So you have that niche, and then you guys, Teresa, Corey has the ephemera store, okay, with the stereo views and postcards. You have your jewelry store. He has the other media store.
Yep.
Are those outperforming your main store?
No.
Okay, so those are not, but your main store, y'all operate it a whole lot differently than other people do, because your main store is an everything store.
Our main store is an everything store, and we have 3 additional separate stores.
Right. In your main store, y'all do operate it differently. I say that because, like you just said, if you have items a year older on your store, you consolidate that and move it out.
Yep.
And then it improves your store.
Yep.
Correct.
100%. That, I think, doing that, because we used to have like 4,400 items. And over the last, I don't know, what was it, like August, that we really started going in and getting, going through our stuff and getting rid of the stuff that's older and la, la, la. But we've upped our number of items that we've sold. And now, a lot of people are probably better than we are, but we have like a 33% sell-through rate.
That's awesome. Right. That's great.
Where we used to have, with the amount of items we had in our store, we had like a 17% sell-through rate.
Right. Well,
so, I don't know what the correlation is, but every time we delete items from our store, we seem to get a bump in sales.
Really?
That may just be like coincidental, but it seems to happen every time.
We are. It depends on the amount of items we delist. If we delist a lot, like we went through one time and we delisted, I don't remember how many items it was, but when we did that, our sales kind of tanked for a couple days. But now when it's just, on Tuesdays when Corey's doing his dollar auction stuff and I'm pulling stuff from the shelves for him to put in lots, it doesn't seem to hurt it anymore like it did when we were pulling, 100, 200 items from there at a time to end in relist or end in do whatever. So
I just, like, several years ago, I started saying it, that I feel like we cracked the code a little bit because of our hybrid way of doing things. Yep. We have a specialty, but but that we also do having the specialty allows us to kind of look for, just unicorns to sell otherwise. And so I really like that way of doing things, and it works really well. So, but it took us, I don't know how long we've been doing the Playmobil thing. I'd have to go back and look, but it's probably been 4 years of building up to this point. So,
and that's what I'm hoping. And I just say Corey, with his stereo vault, he does it. He does what he does, and he sells them, pretty good. But with the jewelry store being just, jewelry, tie clips, all of that seems to have been like watches for me. If I could get into a whole bunch of watches, I would be golden, because that is primarily, besides those and lapel pins, I couldn't sell a lapel pin to save my life on our main store. Now I list them, and I have a set price. For a majority of them, it is a set price. They're $14.99 free shipping.
Yeah.
they go in a padded poly with a piece of cardboard around it. They ship for $4.50
Yeah.
or whatever. But those have been, it's just amazing what sells when people realize that, that's your main thing. Just like you guys with your Playmobil, you sell a lot of them because people know you have them. So I think that's
that's branding. That's, Kevin was talking about that.
100% is branding.
That's branding. And branding is simply what people think of when they think of you.
Yep. And there's people who argued with Corey about, I think it was in last Saturday's video when he was talking about it. Somebody had left a comment about branding. If you sell something on eBay, people are always going to say they bought it on eBay. Yes, they might, but they're going to say, I bought that from Black Sheep Society on eBay. I didn't buy that just from eBay. I bought that from Dapper and Dazzle. I bought that from Buck Mountain.
Wait a minute.
Because I feel like we're a lot of people's first stop when they're looking for Playmobil, if they've been a customer of ours before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they know you might have it, and if you don't have it, just like with Corey with his stereo Google, he's had people reach out to him and say, "Hey, can you keep an eye out? Or do you have any of these?" And he'll say, as I'm going through my stuff, if I happen to see this item, I'll let you know. But it's not like he goes out and searches for it.
And not bragging, but also they get a great experience every single time.
Agreed.
See you later, Chad.
They get their items. Yeah, later, Chad. They get their items. They're well packed. Sorry, go ahead, Teresa.
No, I was going to make a comment about something outside of that. So keep going.
Yeah, but they get their items. It's well packed. You can look at my feedback. You'll see that over and over and over again. And so they know that consistency that they're going to get. So,
So here's the thing I noticed with my store, though. So I haven't listed anything on my part store in 2 weeks because I've been concentrating more on my main store, trying to get items listed daily on my main store. And here's something I've noticed. And this is why I say my part store is outperforming my main store. And Teresa, you guys might, I don't know, you guys might be listing every day on your small stores, but I'm still selling items every day. I sell at least one item a day on my part store, and I'm not even listing every day over there. So that tells me that this store will outperform my everything store when I'm able to start putting it all in 100% every day. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean,
and it's so FYI, just so you know, it's the same way because while I was working on some year-end, month-end, whatever back last weekend, I didn't list anything on Dapper and Dazzle, but I still made a crap ton of sales on it.
Thank you, Mr. Sadie.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give him the two-headed chicken if we haven't done that one already.
And then we're going to talk about Big and Flames.
Yep, and
I'd already clicked that one. That wasn't the two.
You're okay. Okay, yeah. So hold on. I got to go back to Eric. Eric says clock watch store in my town is going out of business. Can you put me in contact with them? Can you do that for me? Can you put me in contact with? I will pay to ship the stuff here.
Right.
Anyways, so on theirs, we are selling more, but I think a lot of it is because people are not having to, if they're on our store to search or to scroll through stuff or whatever, they're not having to scroll through as many products versus, when we had 1,000 more items in there. So we've also been picking different items to sell. So, but yeah, I don't know if that's exactly what you're asking.
Well, I'm wondering if she's asking, is it because you're growing the store or is it your...
But I think that piece was more on our main store where I said that we were selling more. Like we went from, 859, I don't remember what it was, up to over 1,000 items on our 90 day. So
yeah, I think, I've been saying this for a while now. I made a mistake. I made a huge error in my eBay store. And if anyone's listing, this is very, very valuable information because I very rarely give out really good, valuable information. My store for a long time has been based off of
quantity, not quality.
Quantity for sales and not sell through for sales. And do not I'm telling, if there's any new resellers that watch this show or watch it later, that is the worst thing you can do.
See, since you're talking about that, I have watched some TikTokers and I've watched some other people on YouTube say, my goal is to get 5,000 items in my store. Your goal is not to get 5,000 items in your store. That's why I said, for me, our goal changed from number of listings per day to dollar amount of listings per day, because I don't want to just go say, okay, I want to list, which makes me curious, because Lonnie and Candace are doing that this month. They're doing number of items listed, not dollar amount listed, like they've been doing in the past. I
think fourth quarter, that's a good strategy, probably.
Yeah, and I don't want to try and gain 1,000 items in my store. I want to gain dollar amount in my store by listing better quality items or higher dollar amount items.
Right.
Fourth quarter, conventional wisdom goes out the window. Just get it up.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I fell into that trap, man, and it is absolutely horrible, and it's hard to get out of it.
Well, it depends.
It really is.
I feel like it depends on the item. Honestly, like with the Playmobil, we sold a lot of high dollar stuff lately, but overall, it's making money off lower priced items. I mean, that's what it is. The difference is that I'm not selling them one at a time. I'm selling them to repeat customers. So like, I think that's probably the difference. Like, if you're gonna, like Corey's stereogram,
Stereo Revolt.
Like, none of those sales are going to be high dollar sales, but he's going to get a ton of sales from repeat customers. So
because they're collectors, they're looking for that information.
Let me click over and then look here real quick.
You see,
it's
kind of like these clothing sellers. So you go
they're
out
quantity sellers. They're not quality. They're not necessarily quality. They're quantity sellers. Just like Pickin Sport, when he was doing his massive thing, he was in there to put up the most amount of items he could, because more items he got up, the more sales he had, even if they were low quality items that he was selling.
Well, there's another
not that he was, but
there's another person out there that's a clothing seller, and you watch them and they talk about how, we sell anywhere between 15 to 20 items a day. Well, yes, you do, because you have a 15,000 item store. Of course you're going to sell 15 to 20 items a day. If you got a 15,000 item store and you're not selling 15 to 20 items a day, you got major problems. You got more problems than I got,
Yeah.
And I think a lot of new resellers don't understand that. Just can't. They go out and they build a 500 item clothing store, and they're like, why am I selling 15, 20 items a day?
Yep.
Because you don't have 15,000 items in your store.
Yep.
You know, so I think, and you're right. Clothing sellers, the big clothing sellers are quantity versus sell through. Did I say it right? Quantity.
Yep.
Sell through.
So,
and I just think that's a bad way to go. Go ahead.
So the two things that Bingham flipping fine was, yes, our percentage went up because we have less items in our store, but on the flip side, we have also been selling more items. So it's not just because we dropped in quantity. Our percentage went up a lot just because we got rid of, 1,000 items or plus, whatever it is. But we've also actually, our sales numbers have jumped.
I watched a video where y'all talked about that. So you legitimately believe that List Easier has helped you create more sales?
Since a majority
of that video correctly.
For Corey, yes. We don't use List Easier on our primary store at all.
Right. But
yes, we did. Yes, we did. We did for the Star Wars stuff, but that's the only thing we've used that for.
But yes, Easier, you would not have your ephemera store. Is that correct?
I don't think we would, no, because Corey's not going to list that stuff individually. Right. We've already had the arguments where we have $250 worth of drawer pulls and stuff that are sitting over there that we purchased at $250, and he has to use them because List Easier doesn't have the category for it. He has to go in and use his AI program to go in and individually list every one of those on eBay.
Okay.
And he, let me tell you, those were not good nights when he had to do that.
I bet it wouldn't. List easier has made him. I don't mean this in a bad way, Cora. It's made you lazy.
Well, no, it hasn't made him lazy because now he's on to yet another project
Well,
that
see,
he's working
because
on
the
with a
list
friend from
easier,
Spain.
right? So list easier gives him more time to work
Yes.
on other stuff.
Yes. So,
As long as it's not a French freak he's working with.
no, he's Hawaiian,
Nice.
but he moved to Spain because the healthcare over there was cheaper because he had some medical issues. And
Yeah.
so him and his family, I think 3 or 4 or 5 kids, I don't remember, and his wife moved to Spain. So he's an expat in Spain.
So, Brad, are y'all using list easier for your Playmobil yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
So one other real quick question is Nancy said if I list fewer items a day, is it horrible? I don't have money for more inventory until I can get some sales. I get a few, but I need my store to ramp up. Do categories make a difference? I can tell you on the Dapper and Dazzle, we use categories just because it's a niche down store, but we don't use categories on our main store. We use eBay categories. That's it.
Yeah, I used store categories on my part store because it's a niche store,
Yep.
But my main store, my everything store, I use eBay categories. I don't make store. I would pull my hair out right now. I'm trying to think about how to do store categories on my other one. But I don't think. I think as long. My opinion is, I think. Now the logic is, if you want to make $500 a day, you list $500 a day. That's the logic. But I don't.
That's not a lot of people do that. And if you don't have the money to list, what you want a day, you have to pay attention to what you're listing.
Do one item.
You can do one item, but make it a good item.
Yeah.
Don't just list. And that was a hard part for me to do, was to not list everything just because we bought it.
Right. And see, and that's where I fell into that trap, Teresa, because everything we was buying, I was listing just so I can get items listed on eBay. And now I got a store that's just I honestly think it's trash.
So liquidate part of it.
I'm working on that. That's why it's 75% off.
Well, I'm just saying, though, the other thing you could do is take some of your stuff out of your inventory, list it on Marketplace, and dump it. Recoup some of your money because it's already spent.
Yeah.
Recoup some of your money and go from there.
I have actually, now that I've seen what the clothing has done for all year, and then honestly, the clothing did kind of turn into our bread and butter thing, but it's still one of them. It's a slow mover, You gotta have a huge inventory to make it move faster,
Yep.
And that's not where I want to be at. So I've actually toyed with the idea of just breaking in them boxes and just doing whatnot shows, and just getting rid of it. No, I was told by your partner in crime that would be a better thing for me to do.
I know.
Because that was the first thing I mentioned, is come over there with a dollar auction and do it over there. But I said, well, it might be better to do it over because y'all are building that platform for a whole different type of,
for more like a high bid or a proxy bid or something like
more
that.
like an auction house deal. And that's pretty cool, I think. Now if I want to do bulk listings, then I could grab a bunch of Levi's and put them on there, like 10 pair, and put them on there and let them go for $1 or whatever, see what they go for. But I get in these moods, man. You guys know, man. I get in these moods. It's just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know. I just, it is what it is, but I'm just gonna keep trucking right along.
That's all you can do.
Yeah, Poshmark's doing really, really well for me. Poshmark is moving a lot of clothing out for me. But my main eBay store, that pays my bills, is slow for some reason. It's slow.
I got to tell you, it is now 10 after 8, and I only have a little bit longer before I got to make my taco salad. so I can eat before.
Wait a minute. You're making a taco salad?
Yeah.
All right. Tell me how you make your taco salad.
Arriba!
Lettuce,
Uh-huh.
tomato,
Okay.
olive,
Okay.
sour cream, cheese, and then our taco meat that we make, and Dorito chips. So it's probably not super healthy, but that's how I'm making it.
You don't use corn chips?
No, we use
Okay.
Doritos.
We use corn chips. That's why I asked.
It's like a walking taco. We make it like a walking taco.
Yeah, a lot of people do it a little bit differently with the I had a stroke. A lot of people do it differently with the type of chips.
But see, here's the deal. So depending on how you make your tacos, I make my taco meat different than most people because I use Old El Paso taco sauce because Corey and I do not like the powdered mix.
No, John, there's no local auctions here. They sell livestock only for the local auctions here. Lake Exchange, a decent amount of clothing, but I'm super selective on brands. I'm curious what brands. I will tell you real quick. I'm sorry, real quick. I will tell you I have thought about switching the niching down the clothing into fishing shirts. Only fishing shirts. I have thought about that.
You just have to be able to find the product.
Well,
I
I can find Columbia fishing shirts like drinking, like going out here getting water out of a fountain. You know, I mean, they're everywhere. So I've thought about that. So I don't know. I want to do something. I need to do something, you know, and I'm thinking maybe if I do the clothing, maybe I need to niche it down to a certain type of clothing. Maybe just outdoor clothing like camos and fishing and you know what I mean? Hunting stuff like that. All right, Brad, it's time.
Take us away, Brad.
Giving me the evil
All right.
eye.
Who is? Did you say I was?
Yeah, Teresa's giving me the evil eye.
I'm not giving evil eye. I was just paying attention to my
Starving
phone.
for that taco salad, man.
Well, thank everybody for showing up. And I'd ask everyone to bow your heads in reverence, please. Let's pray. All right. First of all, we ask you, God, to help Max on Stranger Things. She's all bent up and out of shape. She needs your help. We pray, God, that you let eBay fill the promoted listings backlash until their ears bleed and help us all navigate it the right way. God, save the pennies. We ask you to save the pennies. God, we ask you to bless Chris's 17th channel that'll be going live on Facebook this week. God, we ask you to bless everyone with sales, high, low, good, bad, or ugly. Just give us sales. And we ask all these things in your name. Amen.
Amen. Hasta la vista, baby.
All right.